obviously I don't think I've done hardly that much wrong. I mean, obviously played great. At the end of the day, I'm just happy to get through. But I mean, the way I played as well against somebody of Stephen's class, and especially here, is that extra bit special.
Were you surprised though that it was so straightforward? I mean, you just seemed to punish him with every mistake he made.
Yeah, but it wasn't as if he made a lot of mistakes. I mean, some of the times I was making breaks just off a long red and like winning the frame. So I mean, I don't think he'd done that much wrong. And I think obviously if I played the match again, I couldn't have played it any different to how I played it. I think I just played really well myself.
And 6 centuries in a session, a new record.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realise until afterwards when I come out after the second session that one of the media people said to me. So, yeah, but I mean, obviously it's a great, obviously record to beat one of Stephen's. I mean, I'm sure he's still got many, many left, but I mean, it's one of them gone.
And potentially his last World Championships as well.
Well, yeah, potentially, yeah. I mean, hopefully it's not, because I mean, obviously he's been great for the sport, and I mean, definitely I wouldn't like to see him retire. I mean, when he was in the balls there over the 3 days, he still looked as good as ever. I think obviously his long game probably not as good as what he used to be, but in the balls I still thought he looked good. I mean, I've played him a few times over the last couple of years, and I think that's probably like the best he's looked for a little while now. So I mean, I don't know what he said himself, but yeah, it'd be a shame if he does retire.
He said you'd done to him what he did to people in the 90s.
Exactly, yeah, that's right. I mean, obviously he's got himself to blame. He's the one who set the bar and set the standard. But I mean, he used to do that every single match. I mean, I've done it one game and he used to do it time and time again. So I mean, obviously he's been a great player, and like I say, in my eyes, is the greatest player ever to play the game.
So do you feel you've hit top form now, or do you think there's more to come?
Well, I don't think I can play much better than what I played there. You know, obviously a best of 25 game, but it's just a matter of sustaining it. I mean, that's the hardest thing. I know obviously there's probably not a chance of maintaining that standard all the way through. You're going to have like bad sessions and stuff, but it's how you cope with them bad sessions and how you come out of them.
And a thought on the quarterfinals now, Ding Junhui, Stuart Bingham?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind who I play. I know that if I'm playing the way I'm playing at the moment, and then I've got every chance. But whoever I do play, whether it's Stuart or Ding, it's going to be a tough game either way.
Stephen said he didn't feel he got self-belief out there. Do you get a sense of that?
I think over the last few years you can probably sense that with his game a little bit. I mean, obviously when he was at his peak, I mean, his belief was as high as anything, and now obviously because he's been struggling over the last few years, and obviously he's probably losing to players what he probably thinks he shouldn't lose to, and obviously that probably damages his confidence a little bit. So yeah, you can definitely sense that. I mean, obviously he's not got, when you're playing him before, obviously you played him and once he was in the balls you thought to yourself that was it, frame over, where now you still think in the back of your mind that there might be a slight chance where you could get a chance. But yeah, I mean, it's tough for him because the standard of snooker he used to play, and now obviously the standard of snooker he's playing is nowhere near as good as what he was. I mean, obviously that must be frustrating for him.
Well, I know that he beat you to win that first world title. Do you feel you're playing as well as anyone left in the field at the moment?
I think so, yeah. I mean, like I just said, it's just a matter of like sustaining that and keeping that up over the next week or so, which is going to be very difficult. But yeah, I mean, I don't think if somebody played better than that, they can't play much better than that over a best of 25 game. I think I scored well.
Have you ever played better during this World Championship?
I think a couple of years ago I played Ebden in the last 16 and I made 5 centuries against him and played really well. But yeah, I mean, I seem to capitalise on every mistake Stephen made, and obviously consistency as well through the match. So yeah, I mean, but it's great to do it in any match, in any tournament. But I mean, to do it here at the Crucible, that's what everyone strives for, and obviously to play at the top of their game at the best arena we've got.
Of course, for you to get less fame yesterday to say that.
Yeah, it's only because the way the position of the balls was, and I mean, I know 4 snookers is a lot, but I thought if I get one with 1 red left and a free ball, all of a sudden I only need 2 snookers. So I thought I'll give it a go for 5 minutes, see how it goes, and fortunately enough for me, I managed to get them. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, even though I gave some back, I was still in the same position where I come to the table at the start, still needing 4 snookers. There was still a red on the table, so I thought just carry on and just give it a go.
Just one more thing on Stephen, Mark. Was he one of the players that made you take up snooker?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, him and Jimmy White. I mean, obviously, Jimmy White, I used to love watching him because of the way he played and obviously his talent and how fluent he was. But as far as like idols and people to look up to, it was definitely Stephen because of the records he set and obviously all the tournaments he won.
Just finding a tinge of sadness, a tinge of guilt, if you like, that you perhaps have retired.
If he is to retire, then yeah, definitely. But I mean, at the same time, obviously, I'd be definitely sad if he did retire because, like I say, I still think he's got a lot to give for the game. I mean, you look at the likes of Jimmy White and Steve Davis, who are older than Stephen, and obviously still playing good standard of snooker. So there's no reason why Stephen can't do that himself.